FA Cup third round preview. All of Saturday's games. We're going to go through all the best games. Starting at Villa Park. What did Paul Lambert say to that journalist? I don't know and I don't care. But Sheffield United took the lead in the first half. Villa did pull one back. Then Flynn scored a fantastic goal. Pinpoint and put it straight in the goal. Fantastic. Sheffield United through. Fantastic victory for Nigel Clough. Was really got Sheffield United moving in the right direction. They're moving up the league. They're in the fourth round, and my word, they deserve it. A Roots hole. Southend demolished Millwall. Core scores after 22 minutes. 5 minutes later, the floodlights go out. Was the game abandoned? Of course it wasn't. I wouldn't be telling you this. The floodlights were out for 15 minutes. The game looked like it could be abandoned. It wasn't. Then Atkinson scored after 45 minutes. Timberlane made it 3-0. John White was sent off for Millwall. Then they scored a consolation goal right at 89 minutes. And Leonardo made it 4-0 in 90 minutes. Injury time. Absolutely magnificent win for Southend United. Absolutely deserved it. The Southampton-Burnley game at St Mary's. What a brilliant game of football that was. Again, shame that wasn't live. Klein scored a magnificent half volley, 25 yards out. Magnificent goal. Oh, one of the goals of the round, one of the goals of the season. Lambert smashed in another one outside the area. Absolutely fantastic. 2-0 to Southampton. Then it was Vokes and Innings in just 7 minutes. Brought the game back to 2-2. Then an odd goal. Rodriguez scores, but all the players stopped thinking, was it a foul? Was it a foul on the keeper? Everyone stopped, but he didn't. He scored 3-2 to Southampton. And then Lallana made it 4-2 to Southampton. Shane Long pulls one back with 3 minutes to go. Burnley unlucky to go out, but whew, I'll tell you, the fans got their money's worth down at St Mary's. What a game of football. Then to Brundle Park, where Grimsby Town were just beaten by Huddersfield. It was Hannah after 23 minutes, knocked one in, 1-0. Then Norwood pulled one back with a fantastic goal from outside the area. Then Diesel made it 2-1. And then right at the death, Peterson pulled one back. And then it was their own player who bundled it over the line for 3-2 to Huddersfield. Huddersfield scraping through. Mark Robbins relieved. Grimsby probably feel hard done by they didn't get the go through, but it's Huddersfield who got through, and what a fantastic game. Then to the DW Stadium, where FA Cup holders Wigan Athletic took a 2-goal lead. A fantastic goal from Roger Espia. A strike from 30 yards. That goal was magnificent. Then Gomez made it 2-0. But in 45 minutes and in injury time, right at the end of the first half, Beavers got 2 goals to bring it back to 2-2. McManaman in 63 minutes made it 3-2 to Wigan. Wasn't enough, because Bamford made it 3-3 with 6 minutes to go to bring the game back to the MK Stadium. Oh, what a game. Then it was Oni Gunnar Solskjaer's first game in charge at Cardiff City. Cisse got the first goal in the second half. Looked like they'd won it. Inspirational substitution. First, Noon scored a goal to bring it back to 1-0. Then Fraser Campbell in the 90th minute got the winner. Great stuff for Ole Gunnar. Cardiff City in the 4th round. Bolton beat Blackpool. What a goal by Enog. I think that's his name. He skips from 40 yards and smashed it beautifully, beating the keeper. Magnificent goal. But Blackpool's equaliser was just as brilliant. Back on his left foot, curls the ball, flies in the back of the net. What a goal. The winner came from FA Cup goal scorer Beckford, his 17th goal in the FA Cup to win it for Bolton. So if you're playing in the FA Cup, maybe he's worth buying just for the FA Cup alone. Doncaster 2, Stevenage Borough 3. Stevenage Borough 2-0 up pretty easily, but Foster scored an excellent goal, a 25-yard volley, magnificent goal again. Then Charles in 90th minute made it 3-1, and Wakefield scored a final goal in the 5th minute of injury time. Not enough. Stevenage Borough go through. They're having an awful season in League One, but this will have lifted the players, no doubt. Kidderminster 0, Peterborough 0. It was Britt who looks to have won it for Peterborough. It was cleared off the line. It saw Pinball going all crazy in the box before it was finally cleared away. That will be a replay at London Road. I don't think Kidderminster can do anything. They had their chance and they missed out. But, you know, they got into the 4th round draw. They've still got a chance. Everton were at home against QPR, 1-4-0. Comfortable as you like. They're the Premiership side on beautiful form. QPR not in the same league as Everton by any means, and it showed there. Barnsley 1, Coventry 2. Barnsley's O'Brien scored first, but as per usual, Barnsley's lousy defence conceded. Coventry got the equaliser, and it was Liam Clark with a couple of minutes left of the game scored the winner, 2-1 to Coventry. Ipswich 1, Preston 1. Brighton winning 1-0 at the Amex against Reading. Norwich 1, Fulham 1. Stoke beating their Midlands rivals Leicester 2-1. Bristol City came back from 1-0 down in a minute. Watford took the lead on 84 minutes. Bristol City then pulled it back to 1-1 on 85 minutes. So that's going to be a replay. Top of the league, Leyton Orient were absolutely demolished by Yeovil in the relegation zone at Hughes Park. Middlesbrough 0, Hull City 2. They scored in the first half and then they beat them in the second half 2-0. And today, Port Vale 2-0 up in the first half, cruising, but Plymouth got back into it, got a replay there, going back to home park. Right now for the all-important FA Cup draw. Paul Allen drops the ball and Matt Smith thinks Stoke City sound like Southampton. And I thought I made some pretty awful mistakes and pronounced a lot of stuff wrong. But this is the draw updated. I didn't think it was worth doing the draw straight after it was made, with games to be played today. I thought I'd wait after all the games have been played today, then it's all updated. And this is the draw. Sunderland are at home to Kidderminster or Peterborough. I would think Sunderland might fancy their chances, but I think Peterborough could knock them out. Bolton are at home to Cardiff. Tricky one there for Cardiff. Southampton, they've got an easy one against Yeovil Town. Burnley were difficult, but Yeovil Town, who beat Leyton Orient, I think Southampton will win that. It will be Huddersfield, who just about got over the line yesterday. They will be playing Charlton or Oxford. Their game was postponed. Port Vale versus Plymouth. They will be playing Brighton and Hove Albany. Nottingham Forest will play Ipswich or Preston. Now, Southend, could they cause an upset by knocking out Premiership Hull City? Because Phil Brown used to manage Hull City, so that could be an interesting one. Giant killing Rochdale, who beat Leeds United. I think they could they get rid of Sheffield Wednesday? Or will they be playing Macclesfield? Arsenal will play Coventry City. I wouldn't give Coventry City any chance at the Emirates. I think they're just going to be wiped away quite easily. Stevenage Borough will be at home to Everton. I can't see them doing Everton. I think Everton have got that 1-1. It will be Wigan or the MK Dons who will be at home to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are improving. Good win at West Brom yesterday. Chelsea will play Stoke City. Chelsea eventually get rid of Derby County. Stoke City, good win yesterday at home to Leicester, but I think going to Stamford Bridge is not a happy hunting ground for Stoke. It will either be Blackburn or Man City. I think Man City will probably be Man City playing Bristol City or Watford. So, two teams there who can feature in the fourth round and make the numbers up probably. Bournemouth or Burton, another game cold off, will play Liverpool. That should be a fantastic tie. Liverpool on form, I would think they'll go through this time. Birmingham, Bristol Rovers or Crawley. Of course, Bristol Rovers and Crawley have not done this replay. It's been cold off once due to torrential rain and bad winds. It was cold off yesterday. They replay on Wednesday, and then they got to do Birmingham City. So, what can you say about Swansea? They beat Manchester United. Gonna be a tricky one going to Birmingham. Crawley, they should do okay. Then again, it could be Bristol Rovers, but I think probably it's going to be Birmingham City. And Sheffield United will fancy their chances. They have got Norwich or Fulham, neither team playing well this season. I would honestly say that will be the next big cup shock, and I think Sheffield United will win. And that is the updated FA Cup draw. And that was my review of all the FA Cup matches played yesterday, and the one at Vale Park and the FA Cup draw. As I said, it's been a magnificent weekend of FA Cup football. As the passion and the romance and all of the FA Cup died. Yeah, I know a lot of the ground, the attendances were bad, but to me, the FA Cup third round is still as special as ever. I've really enjoyed it this weekend as per usual. And as I said, good luck for your teams if they're still in the FA Cup. Unlucky if your team's now out of the FA Cup, like mine went out in the first round. But otherwise, it's been a great FA Cup weekend. I'm going to say goodbye and thank you very much.